Hello, my Taurus babies, and welcome to your general bi-weekly reading. I am going to start right now. Now, as always, if you have not already done so, go ahead and subscribe and make sure you ting that bell so you're notified when I go live or when I upload new videos. Okay, guys, now things are going to be done a little bit differently this week. There's new questions for the spread, but there's also more cards. I got 3 more decks, so we are going to have 5 decks total being drawn this week and from now on. So we're going to draw, I'm going to draw 2 overall initial cards, and then I will draw from 5 decks for the 7 questions for the bi-weekly reading. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Okay, here we have the 6 of Pentacles. You're going to be giving stuff away and really learning how to manage your resources this week and how to make sure everybody has what they need. That's really a good thing for you for this week. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles. You are starting to see some rewards from your profession and really starting to learn how to be efficient at your current profession. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and draw these cards. Now, this first card is how you feel about your current situation in life. The second one is what you most want. The third card is what are your fears. The fourth card is what is helping you. Fifth card is what is hurting you or maybe getting in your way. The 6th card is what you need to know for your personal growth. And the 7th card is the overall advice for the next 2 weeks. Okay, and the rest of these cards are going to be clarifiers for those initial cards and questions. Now, of course, if you have not already done so, go ahead when this reading is over with and look down in the description and you'll find a link to the new group, which is all about learning different mystical disciplines, such as herbal medications, crystal healing, how to read tarot, all different kinds of things. If you're interested in stuff like that, like I am, go ahead and click that link when we're all done here and request to join the group, and I will go ahead and allow you access to that. Now go ahead and do that now, well, when this reading is over, because soon I may make it a paid group. So if you want in without having to pay anything, you might want to join now. That way you can be in there and not have to worry about that in the future. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started on this reading. Now, this first card, how you feel about your current life and situation. Well, this is a really great card, Initiation. Now, Initiation is one of the great cards in this deck. This is all about your life's path and your life's true calling and leaving everything behind that doesn't have anything to do with your life path and your true calling. That's what this is all about and what you need to learn to do. So if it's not helping you on your way to living what you're passionate about and living what your heart desires, then get rid of it. And you're going to have, you have had some bad news about something recently, which a lot of times, things like this, I tell people that, you know, things may look bad, they may seem bad, they may sound bad, but, you know, the universe has a way of tearing us down in order to build us back up. You know, we always learn from pain. We learn and gain new knowledge from the bad that occurs in our life, or what we perceive to be bad. So no matter what is going on with that situation, it looks to be something that is going to, yes, it's going to end, but it's also going to be a new beginning, and it's going to be something that is going to be pure and happy, and it's what you really are going to flourish at um, and be welcomed to, and it's going to be a creative and abundant path for you. This is the green woman. She is all about creativity and growth and abundance and harmony, and being one with nature and one with who you are. And it also brings in the star energy, which is saying this is where you're destined to be. This is, you know, your guiding light, your initial coming to grips or terms with how powerful of a being you really are, and your place in the world and in the universe. Now the second card, what do you most want? And in comes the God. And now the God energy is all about stability, and long-term stability at that, and stabilization, and perseverance, and someone that you can really, they're like your rock in your life, and that's what you're really looking for. Someone to be there for you and to be in your life and be that person that you can look to when you need to. But don't forget that you can be that person for yourself. You are strong enough to be that person. And you're also looking to see, start seeing the fruits of your labors. You want to see things progress. You're kind of feeling stagnant, like you haven't been able to harvest anything from your really hard work. And you really want to see financial abundance and security, and know that you are stable and able to do what you want in life and have it all. And a lot of us, you know, that is one thing that we really strive for. And you also want to know the future. You want to know what path to take in order to get a certain outcome. You want certainty. You want to know ahead of time before you make a move. And you want that solid foundation. You want to be able to know that whatever you're starting out, you want to see the direction to go, and you want to make sure, you want to know that it's going to be stable and secure and be able to give you all of that you seek. Now, what are your fears? This is the Maiden of Fire, and the Maiden of Fire is all about that spark of inspiration. And your fears are that you're not going to have that. You're not going to be inspired enough to take certain actions that you need to take in order to get what you want to manifest. And the Two of Swords is here because you're afraid that you're not going to be able to balance yourself enough. You can't wrap your head around your heart, so to speak. You can't control how you feel, and sometimes your mind runs away from you as well, and you're afraid that you're not going to be able to control either your head or your heart. You're also afraid of the pain that's going to be necessary in order to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. And that's okay to be afraid of that. You know, everybody's afraid of being hurt. But when you look at the Ten of Swords, the swords represent knowledge. And in order to gain knowledge, there's always going to be pain. So even, you know, emotionally, physically, either way, there's going to be pain there, but it's going to be well worth it. You know, there's always that guarantee of abundance and prosperity once you go through all of that pain. And you're also afraid of new challenges. You know, anything new that's coming in that's going to challenge you, you're afraid of that because you don't want to understand the darkness that may be coming in here along with this challenge. You're afraid of that darkness, and in order to get past that, you have to embrace the ability to understand any fears that come with these new challenges. You're also afraid to evolve. These Two of Pentacles in this position represents the fear of change, the fear of moving on, the fear of really evolving into who you need to evolve into in order to be prosperous and get everything that you want to get. Now, position 4, what is helping you? Now, you have the Four of Earth coming in here. Now, you were able to, at one point, put things away and store, you know, your resources. You have the resources you need. Hang on just a second. Let me shut this door. So that is working for you. You already put away what you were going to need in order to move forward with your plans. And you also have divine light, divine guidance, and the divine go ahead with the Ace of Chalices coming in here. Your cup is runneth over when it comes to new beginnings. So this is definitely great news for you. If you're wanting to start something new, now is the time to do it in the next couple of weeks. Now you have the Moon card coming in here. And you got to really, with anything new, you got to make sure that you are getting all of the information that you need before you start. So the Moon is here to give you all of the answers that you've been missing. So if you have a question over something, don't be afraid to ask, because the question is really going to be coming right back at you. Or the answer is going to be coming right back at you. The Moon is there to help you along the way. And you also have the Six of Vessels coming in. You have these great memories of things in the past that are going to be able to help you move down your path that you are following right now. You know, just rely on what you already know. Rely on those good memories and bring them in, and remember the details when it comes to those memories. And you have the Three of Wands here. There's a lot of passion coming in here that's going to be helping you. You have people from all over that are really passionate about what you're doing, and they really want to help. Whether they're from, you know, across the world, through over the internet, or if they're right there in your hometown, your family, friends, but everybody is coming together to help you. Now, what is going against you? You have the Nine of Fire. Pluto's coming in here to tell you that something is coming due. You've known it's coming. So you should have prepared. And when you look at the Four of Earth over here, that is saying that you did prepare. So this shouldn't be too much of an issue going forward, because you've already got what you need. to pay whatever is coming due here. And you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords in this position is telling me that you don't have enough information and you don't have enough people. You know, you've been asking questions, but people aren't giving you honest answers, and you're not getting all the information that you need out of people. And the Five of Pentacles is telling me that you're concentrating on the things that you don't have, which this is to remind you that you can do a lot with very little when it comes to manifesting what you want. You just have to do it in a creative manner. And you have the Knight of Bows coming in here to help you. The Knight of Bows, you know, the fox, has a very clever way about him and the ability to be able to see which path to go down that's going to be the most beneficial for you. So really, whoever this Knight of Bows is, rely on his intuition in order to move past whatever this five energy is, this five of Pentacles energy is. And then here you have the Six of Wands. You are progressing in what you need to know when it comes to your passions. You still have a few reservations about everything, but you're really starting to see which direction that you need to take when it comes to your passions. And it can really get you down. So that's why it's in this position, as what's working against you is you're letting it get you down. You're not looking forward. You're allowing yourself to get stuck in the present or in the past. So just keep moving forward. Remind yourself to keep moving forward. Now, what you need to know for your personal growth in the next couple of weeks is there may be moving on or getting into a place of transition, moving to a more solid foundation. But it's going to be a place where you're going to have a stable starting point, especially if you're starting a new opportunity or anything like that. And you have the Cave of Pentacles coming in here that's going to help you gather everything that you're going to need when it comes to starting your business. All the resources that you're going to need, the Cave of Pentacles is going to show you how and where to get those resources. And you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is great energy coming in here. You are going to be able to get to a point where you have mastered your profession and mastered your place in the world and how you make your money and your security and your home. And you have the Hooded Man coming in here telling you that you are going to need to take time for yourself and take time to think about what's best for you, and not just what's best for your family and you, what's best for you, because you are one of the providers of your family. And in order for things to go the best for everybody involved is for you to be happy in what direction that you're going. And you have the Moon coming back in here, reminding you to get all of the answers and to make sure that things aren't being hidden. Go on. Sorry about that. My cats, two of them, were messing around in here. Anyway, the Moon is trying to tell you to make sure that nothing is being hidden when it comes to your personal growth. You want to make sure you're touching bases with everything, with every aspect of what is going to make you happy, what is going to hinder your progress, what have you. So make sure you're asking all the questions you need to and getting all the answers you need to, and getting honest answers from people. I'm just going to move these down just real quick. Try to keep everything in one spot. This is being a pain today, isn't it? Okay. Now, the overall advice for the next couple of weeks for you guys is the Mother of Air is going to be bringing you in all the information that you need. So don't worry if you're not getting the answers that you need. And in comes the Four of Swords, you know, reminding you that even if you're not getting the information you need, you know, take a break, relax, have some fun, and the answers will come to you easy that way. You know, a lot of times when you take your mind off of something and all of a sudden, boom, the answer comes in and, you know, hits you right out of the blue. And the Ace of Wands is telling you that no matter what you do this week, you're blessed. If it's starting, you know, your passions are just starting. So don't get down on yourself. Make sure that you're really keeping that flame. Don't worry about inspiration. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Worry about your own inspiration, your own passions, and everything will go just fine for you. And you have the Two of Bows coming in. Now this Two of Bows is decisions. You're going to have some decisions to make, and it may have to do with which direction you want to take your passions or your profession in one way or another. But either way, whatever decision you make is going to be the best one for you. You have the World coming in here as the last card, telling you that you cannot go wrong this week in your decisions, so don't be afraid to make those decisions. Now, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click that link and ask to join the Facebook group. Watch more videos, share, and like this video.